So you're moving to Florida. Is it really worth buying a home with a pool? Let's take a look at that. Did you know that there are over 10 million residential swimming pools in the United States? And of course, a good portion of those pools are located right here within the state of Florida, with the state being in the top 5 nationwide for in-ground pools, above-ground pools, and hot tubs. But should you really buy a house with one? There are pros and cons. On the plus side, a private pool is just that, private. You don't have to worry about sharing the pool with anybody else, any strangers, or anybody else's unruly kids. Speaking of kids, did you know that swimming is actually the #1 activity for children ages 7 to 17? So having a pool in your backyard is a great way to keep the kids entertained without ever leaving the house. Pools can also add tranquil ambience to the property and add resale value. In fact, the average home with a pool will sell for $15,000 to $20,000 more than a comparable home that does not have a pool. On the negative side, having a pool in your yard can carry some risk, especially if you have younger children. And if you do have young kids and you have a pool, I highly recommend installing door alarms in the pool areas to make sure the kids can't sneak out there without you noticing. There is also the downside of having to maintain the pool. Of course, that means either doing it yourself, going and getting the chemicals and treating the pool periodically, or hiring a professional to come out and take care of your pool for you. On top of that, even if you do everything yourself, you still have the costs associated with running the pool. And that includes the pool pump and motor. And if you have a heated pool, depending upon the source of that heat, you may be spending money every month to heat the pool and run the pump for that as well. And to give you an example, on average, it costs between $75 and $150 a month to heat a pool here in Florida if you're using an electric heat pump system. Lastly, and probably the biggest con against buying a home with a pool, is that many people, after the newness wears off, stop using them. So after a couple of years in the house, they rarely use the pool anymore. So if you are going to buy a home with a pool, make sure that you're going to get the use out of it and don't just plan on using it once or twice a year. Otherwise, you might be better off buying a home without a pool, without that maintenance, and going to either a local pool or going out to the beach. So those are just a couple of things to think about when you're looking at pool homes here in the Tampa Bay area. Of course, if you have any questions about homes with pools, or if you want to search for them, check the link down below in the description. All of my contact information is down there as well. So feel free to text or call me today if there's anything that I can do to help you. Thank you very much for watching all the way to the end here. Click that red subscribe button down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, so that you don't miss out on all the future real estate videos I post on this channel. Thanks again, and I'll see you next week.